I've just finished my session at Hawswater. If you carry on and watch the video, you'll see what happened. But it's an interesting place to come to. You've got to be so careful though when you're clambering around the bank. Don't be tempted to put waders on and think you can wade, because it's so dodgy, the rocks. You need some really good sort of walking shoes or CrossFit shoes, something with a reputation for having a decent grip, because believe me, you can stand on a rock here the size of a large coffee table and it'll suddenly pivot as if to toss you off. And when you think this was, they started building this in 1929 and these rocks haven't sort of stabilized themselves yet, it's quite amazing. I've often had days at Hawswater where virtually the first cast or a couple of casts I get a lovely trout of half a pound to a pound and think, oh, this is going to be a great day, and then that is absolutely it. You know, so it can be full of surprises. Well, I'm fishing Hawswater in the rain, and I came to catch a perch, but I couldn't in this strong wind. I couldn't cast out the perch flies. So I've just hooked myself a nice brown trout, which is leaping about like crazy. And because I was targeting perch, I didn't bring a net. But I'm actually going to kill this fish because it's a nice size, and Haweswater trout are absolutely delicious. Shit. Oh, well, I was going to kill that fish, I've just lost it. Which is typical. Another trout, but this one seems to be quite small. Yeah. This one can go back. There we go. I actually saw a couple of rises quite close to that wind lane that's out there. It's just a bit out of my range, but as soon as I put a fly down on it, it just gently took. Still, now the wind has calmed itself down. It looks as if I've got an hour or two's enjoyable fishing ahead of me. I had some heavy jig patterns that I was bouncing about looking for perch, but thanks to the wind, by the time I got it wrapped around my neck a couple of times and in my back, I sort of gave that up as a bad job. When I fish dry fly on still water, I always leave it for a few seconds, even if I'm not happy with the cast, just to give a nearby fish a chance to have a go. Surprising how often throughout the year that you can get a nice fish on an absolutely awful cast. There's another one. I missed that one. Another one on, which might be keepable. Get in touch with it. No, I think it's a bit on the small side. Yeah. See the grandeur of Hawswater. The hills in front of me, that's where the rod's pointing, is they call High Street. Another trout after quite a gap. I'm hoping that this one will be big enough for breakfast. Certainly energetic enough anyway. Yes, if I don't cock this up, this is a nice... Oh, and I've cocked it up. That was going to be a nice breakfast sized fish again. Just a touch of rain. Just to add to the day.